everyone, it's Kezia from KezziesCorner and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you would join my lovely family. It would mean the world to me. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back here and supporting me through another video. I really appreciate it. So today's video is going to be part 2 of my Disney series, which is looking at the trend edition from Essence and Catrice. Essence focused on the Disney part, where last time I actually showed you a tutorial using the Ariel palette. But today I have something different. We're going to be focusing on one of the villains, the Dark Queen from Snow White, and this is actually a palette from Catrice. So if you want to see how this palette tests out and what I think of it, this is the palette, how it looks like inside. Isn't it gorgeous, guys? If you want to see what I think of this palette, then obviously keep on watching. And if you like today's video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with today's video. Supposedly it's supposed to be those beach waves, but it's already gone. Not happy about it. So all I've done so far to my face is apply eyebrows, as in I did my brows, and also I applied the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base to basically conceal my eyelids, and we're just going to get the show on the road. So basically this is the palette that we'll be testing out and looking at today. Don't know what I'm going to do today, so let's just see what comes about. So I'm going to be taking this brush. It's from Colourpop and it is the E2 brush, which is just a simple blending brush. I think I'm going to take this shade, which is called Anger, I think. Yes, it's this one right here. I like how on the shades there's like apples on them. Even of the Little Mermaid, they had crabs on them. So I'm just going to, as you know, apply this to my crease. I think something like this is perfect. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm actually going to be using, I think, this shade, which is really pretty, I think. Under Anger, which is called In 3. It's that one right there. And I'm just going to apply a wee bit. So I'm going to apply it below that Anger shade and like literally into my crease. Now let's just apply this dark shade, which is the only dark shade that is in the palette I'm noticing. And this one, it's called Bossy, and we're just going to be applying it at the outer edge of our look. We'll just create a V, because it's like the only dark shade that there is in this palette. Obviously, when testing the palettes, I kind of just want to use the palettes I am testing out. Just blend it out a little bit, buff it out a bit, and then, you know, I'll build it up as I go along. So something like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a cut crease after this. For my cut creases, I've always been using this one. It's the Revolution cut crease canvas. And I hadn't mentioned this in my Holy Grails, but I really should have, because I've always been using it every single time I need to do a cut crease. So you've seen me do that a couple of times, so I'm just going to skip that part and then I'll be right back. So I've done my cut crease, something like that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to first actually take that one, which is actually called Hunter. And we're going to go first with this one. And then we're actually going to go in with this glitter. This glitter is called Poison. And it's really pretty. Oh, I need to see what this Queen is. Oh, Queen is really nice as well. But no, we're going to go in with Poison then, because that's the one that I want to use. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go into Hunter. I think I'm just going to go in with my finger. So I got it on my finger and I'm just going to dab it onto where I applied the cut crease. You see, I think if we were to just leave Hunter, it would be a little boring and we want to spice it up a little bit. So we'll use something else on top. I actually went and did a bit of research, because when applying glitters, because obviously Poison is a pressed glitter. Applying glitters, what is best to do is not apply it straight onto the cut crease, because then you'll have like little bits in between, which is not completely hidden by glitter. So what you actually do is you go in with a shimmer shade underneath and then you would build it up with a glitter, and that is what I'm going to try and do today. Now for now, we'll just leave that harsh edge I don't know, should I go? No, I'm actually going to fix it, and I'm just going to go back into it's called the Bossy shade, and I'm just going to blend it into Hunter, because I think if you blend them both in with each other, they actually look really nice. Like that, you don't have any harsh edges. And now I'm going to take a little flat brush. So now I'm going to take the Poison shade, and I'm just going to go into Poison. Now I'm just going to, and with glitter also, it's important to press it on. Don't glide it, because if you glide it, it will just move about not how you like it to. So I'm just going to press it. Obviously this is going to take some time because I chose a really small brush, because with brushes I don't actually know what to use for glitter. In fact, another good applicator, I remember this, was to use, if you remember before, in eyeshadow palettes, they used to give us those little sort of like applicators to apply eyeshadow with, and they were like flat, and that would be a good alternate applicator to apply your glitter shades. Then obviously you just play around and see how you're happy. This is a stunning shade, absolutely. Oh my goodness, it's really pretty. I think I'm really happy with how this turned out. I'm not ready. Hopefully I don't ruin it, Kezia. So please, we don't want that. But now I think I want to do something here, because I feel like that there is not a proper transition. I'm going to be using the Says Glow Mist to basically dampen a bit my brush. I'm going to be using a Jessup smudger brush. I'm going to take Mirror, which is this one right here, which is another shimmer shade. And then I'm just going to take that brush I used before. Yes, this brush I used before is much better. This is like a lip brush. I'm going to try and just pat on the product rather than swish it around. So I think something like that is perfect. I had a fright, I thought I wasn't recording. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, and I'll be right back. Basically, what I did was I actually found the applicators I was actually talking about. And these applicators are perfect for when you need to apply glitter on, because they really pick up a lot of glitter, as you can see. And then it's just very easy because you pat the glitter on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do my face makeup. I'm going to take the Blur Priming Serum from Revolution. Now today I've already applied sort of like a face mask, so my skin already feels really nice and soft. I also applied some moisturizer as well. So I'm going to be using the Smashbox foundation. This is the Studio Skin Full Coverage Foundation. But I'm actually going to apply it using a brush, because I think I prefer this foundation with a brush. Okay, I actually like using the e.l.f. foundation, the blurring brush, which is this one. So cute. I put a bit on my hand, just a little bit, just a little bit. Well, we're going to pretend that the shade is a good shade. It's a bit yellow, isn't it? As you can see, look how full coverage it is. Let's just pretend that the foundation is a good foundation, but I forget that sometimes it's really drying, my goodness, on my skin. And I think, especially since it's the winter time, my skin is even drier. So I'm going to apply the Conceal and Hydrate from Revolution as my concealer, because oh my god, like what is happening here? I'm actually going to be using the Lottie London. This was a collaboration with Imagination, which is a favorite YouTuber of mine. I'm just going to apply a wee bit. I'm actually going to apply the mirror shade that we applied last, which was this one right there. I'm going to apply it in my inner corner,
because that is the one that I want.
I could use other shades, but if you want a shade, you take it. Okay, and just a little bit on my brow bone. So now I'm going to obviously apply some shades on my waterline, and I don't know, I really feel like it's not going to make sense if I use those shades. No, I'm just going to use I'm going to use I don't know.
A few moments later.
I want to use Apple, but then I'm also going to be using this one, which is actually called Evil. And first I'll use Apple in my sort of inner part of my waterline. So something like that. Okay, and then I'm going to use Evil. So yeah, something like this. The wise thing to do is to put on lashes, but I don't want to do that. So we're going to opt out lashes. So we're going to be using a combo of these two. So we're going to be using the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer, Super Volume, which is this one right here. It is like a primer for your lashes. And then I'm going to be using this one, which is my favorite mascara of all time. So we're going to curl our lashes, and I'm going to use the Volume Booster one. I've used it not long ago. You've seen me use this. Okay, and then we're going to use, where is it? The mascara on top. Okay, let me show you the eyes close up. And what is left is some bronzer, and I absolutely love the Hello Good Stuff bronzer, which is also from Essence, and we'll just apply that. Now obviously we need to do some nice highlights. This was from the iHeart Revolution Disney collection, their collection on Disney. And they had done different highlighters, and one of them was this one from Beauty and the Beast. Why do they make my life
complicated?
Look at this. Like, how the hell? Hey, got it. Ooh. Girl, we glowing. We are glowing. Since I use like Imaginations powder, I'm just going to use the Honey Lips. And this one is Pinky Promise. I had done a review on these last year. Okay, and then finally I'm just going to use this to glow my face. I mean set my face. Glow my face. Nice and refreshing, and basically this is today's look. This has sort of a really cute selection of glitters, so if you like glitters, I would really recommend you trying this out. The only concern that I have right now is of the glitters on my lids is that it feels annoying on my lids. I don't know. Like I applied concealer, so I know that they're not directly on my lids, but there's like a sensation which doesn't feel right. Apart from that, like they worked really well, and I have no complaints whatsoever. But yeah, this is the look that I created using Evil Queen palette, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Next time I'm going to be using Aurora's palette, and this is from Essence, and it's a very pink palette, so we'll probably be doing something pink for sure. So yeah, if you liked today's video, then give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, then press subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!